Good morning. Good morning, y'all. This is like Q&A with Coach K. I look like a little grandma here. Cozy, you got all your questions written down. The biggest trend that I saw the past couple days is on blood sugar. What raises blood sugar? I had a really good question from a client on a call yesterday about how she needs to track her blood sugar, like when she should test it, what she needs to look for. She has a history of diabetes in her family, so we talked about that. So we'll talk a little bit about that. I've got all your questions written down here. And I also just got my new NutriSense continuous glucose monitor. People call these CGMs for all you newbies out there that don't really know what it means. I've got a lot of new followers, so hello to everybody that just joined. Welcome. Welcome to the shit show. It's like that meme. Therapist, what do you say when you meet new people? Welcome to the shit show. But it's a fun one. So welcome. So I'm going to actually apply this. I have a short video that I already did basically just on applying this. It's a short one. It's like maybe 3 to 5 minutes long. So you guys can check that out. It's on the YouTube and IGTV. But I'll just show you because I'm going to go ahead and apply this brand new one that I just got. Has 2 little containers with it and a protective patch. So I'm just going to walk you through this because it's not scary, because I realized like at first when you get a new like contraption like this, you're like, is that going to hurt when I put it on? Where the fuck do I put it? I prefer to put it on my left arm. I am right hand dominant. So when I scan it, and you'll use an app and scan it, and then all of your data will upload, it's just easier to do it this way. So they give you 2 alcohol swabs. You're going to wipe your arm really, really well. And to all my girls that apply sunless tanner, it'll take it off. So you're going to have like a dark patch there, but shit happens, right? It is what it is. So wipe your arm off really, really good. Got that. And they give you 2 wipes if you need 2 wipes. I think the last time I put mine on, I like dropped one on the floor because I am like a bull in a china shop. Okay, so 2 little containers. You just untwist the little lid. So this is going to be your applicator. You are going to line these up so you can see like the little grooves. These are going to line up together. So you just simply twist this around till it like fits in there. You'll feel it like lock in. Okay, push down. That means it's loaded. Pull it out. No dirty minds out there. You'll see that there is like a little itty bitty little needle in there. Doesn't hurt at all. You don't feel it. Just line it up like wherever you want to put it. Put it in an area where you have the most fat. So I like to put it like about here, and then you just push. Like it does not hurt. You don't feel anything. It just kind of sticks there. So boom, done. Got it in there. We're done. Take your little protective patch, and you will want to put this on. Yeah, some people are like, oh, but it's ugly. It doesn't look pretty. You want to make sure this thing stays in place, guys. So just peel your little sticker things off. I'm gonna peel all these off. All right, and then you just line it up. Like there's a little circle there. Put it right in the middle. You guys see? And then just smooth it down. That's it. And it will stay for like 2 weeks. I never have any problems with it. Shower, everything. I do shower. I promise. I may not wash my hair, but once or twice a week. Admission. But I do shower. And it just stays right there. And then you'll just take your phone. You'll load your app. There'll be a little plus sign at the bottom. Like once you get everything activated. And the app will walk you through it. And this is NutriSense again, if you guys wonder what brand. You'll just wave it like right here by your little monitor, and then all your data uploads. And it also syncs with Keto Mojo. So my people who use Keto Mojo to track like ketones and blood glucose, It's like a regular little glucometer. It'll have two different kinds of strips. It will also sync all of those together in the app. So that's fantastic. I have one of those too. And that's what I used before I switched to a continuous glucose monitor. The reason I absolutely love this is because I don't have to prick my finger all the time. So if I'm going through a period of time where I want to check my blood sugar to see how my body is like managing stress, managing different foods, managing fasting windows to see if I'm fasting too long, seeing if my workouts are affecting my blood glucose and stressing my body out too much. Because as your body gets stressed, it raises its cortisol level. Okay, that's your fight or flight. That means your body wants energy like right away. So what it does is it increases your blood sugar in your bloodstream to give you extra energy. Okay, so all of you guys who are running around in like get shit done mode and over caffeinating and stress the fuck out all the time, especially if you're going into a fat loss deficit, it's very, very important to track your blood sugar and make sure that these things aren't overly stressing your body. Not getting enough sleep. Like we'll kind of go into more of these. I'll try to keep this not so long. So let's just jump into this. I love using it because I don't have to prick my finger all the time. When you're new at starting to track your blood sugar, track it fasting first thing in the morning. Okay, that one's really important. See where it is. And all of our blood sugars run at different levels. Kelly Hogan has one of these too, and hers run much, much lower than mine. Our lifestyles are different. Our ages are different. You know, our body metabolizes things differently. We eat about the same foods. We love our crispy air fryer meat bars. They're fantastic. Recipe is in the link in my bio if you guys wonder, or just shoot me a message. I'll send it over to you. It's super easy. From what she posts, like hers run more like around that 65 to maybe 75 range, which is fantastic. It's super low. Mine are higher. Mine average higher. I'm more of a type A individual. I work in healthcare, so you guys know that it tends to be stressful. I do CrossFit, which is more higher intensity workouts. I do have my caffeine. Don't send me hate messages. I am not going to give up my coffee. It is what it is. It's delicious, and I'm not going to give it up. I keep it in the morning, though. I don't have coffee in the afternoons or any kind of, caffeine in the after probably after 9. I really don't have any more caffeine. So keep it in the mornings to all my coffee lovers. So everybody's is going to be different. You just got to track and see where yours averages. So why I use mine, I just wrote a list so I don't forget anything because I have ADD brain to my new people and it goes boop, 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 like 1,000 tabs open and I forget what I'm saying and I ramble. So I wanted to see how stress affects my body. So say I wasn't sleeping well. I want to see if my blood sugar spikes or drops in the middle of the night. I want to make sure I'm not fasting too long because your blood sugar will tend to be higher if it's overly stressing your body. Extended fasting, not needed for you carnivores and keto people out there. Everybody thinks they have to extended fast. You don't. You don't have to fast at all. You can eat 3 normal meals just like everybody else. You just choose to eat meat-based products. Simple as that. So workouts, I wanted to make sure my workouts weren't overly stressing my body and my, blood sugar was jacking up. I wanted to make sure like my coffee in the morning wasn't increasing my blood sugar too much and overstressing my body. Meal sizes, I wanted to see what large meal sizes, and for me, large would be like, say I wanted to do OMAD and I eat the crispy meat bars for the majority of my meals. Say I wanted to eat 2 pounds in one sitting. Now, if I've been fasting about 20 hours and I got a workout in, your girl can smash 2 pounds of meat easy in one sitting. And I wanted to see how that affected my blood sugar versus 2 meals. I prefer 2 meals a day. And I did notice like when I ate OMAD, if I ate it in the morning after my workout, actually my blood sugar went down. Now, if I ate it later in the day, it seemed like my blood sugar went up more. If I split my meals up into 2, my blood sugar went down first meal after my workout, but that's when your body metabolizes food and carbs if you're going to incorporate those most efficiently. I would see my blood sugar drop actually. My second meal, it would go up. Now, from my personal experience in my body, I know that I don't digest food as efficiently later in the evening. So my larger meals are early in the day, post workout, and then another one like late afternoon. It doesn't mean you have to eat that way. I'm just speaking from my experience, so maybe you guys can learn something from this. I did notice caffeine may make it raise a little bit, but not significantly like I thought. Alcohol actually makes my blood sugar drop. So say I've been fasting and I typically choose to either eat or drink. I don't do both. Or I will eat maybe about a couple hours before I go out. Just my preference. I just don't like to do the two together. And I don't normally have any more than 2 to 3 cocktails, and I mix my own. So another little tip, I order like a regular Diet Coke, and then I'll order like one single like shot. So I have control over how much alcohol is in my drink. So that's a little tip for you guys. To all my chuggers out there, because I'm not a sipper when it comes to cocktails. Yeah, girls, it's all or none. I'm either fucking asleep or 90 miles an hour. It is what it is. I know I'm not the only one out there. So, my chuggers with alcohol, manage the amount of alcohol in your drink by ordering your own. I posted a cheat sheet yesterday to, because it's Memorial Day weekend. Happy Memorial Day weekend, y'all. Of macros and things like that. So, check that out. Food options. I did experiment with some carbohydrates. So I can eat rice-based products. And for those of you who are new here, if you have questions about my journey, because I have tons of sensitivities, I have Crohn's for those of you who don't know. I did an interview where I talked about my whole first year transitioning on carnivore. Link is in my bio. All of my information lives there. Click on it, scroll down to blogs. You'll see like my first year carnivore interview. It'll answer all of your questions. I have a lot of sensitivities, so I do well with rice-based products. Getting back to what I was talking about, I did experiment with some rice cakes. Rarely ever was sticking to meat, even with like caffeine, alcohol, anything. My blood sugar never went above 130, which is pretty good for postprandial, which means after eating. And I checked that about a couple hours after. Never went above that. Now, when I did incorporate the rice, my blood sugar spiked to, I think the highest it went was maybe like 179. So I know the carbohydrates significantly impacts my blood sugar more than meat. Even if I eat 2 pounds of meat in one sitting. Even eating like 3 or 4 rice cakes, my blood sugar would spike to at least 160. Versus if I sat and ate 2 pounds of meat. That was interesting. So those are just some things that I found like using my monitor. I will check it first thing in the morning. I check it after workouts or during my workouts just to trial and see what my body's doing and how it's handling stress. I'll check it a couple hours after eating. Like you can check it all the time, guys. You don't have to prick your finger. That's why it's awesome. And the link to the NutriSense CGM is also in my bio, or send me a DM and I'll send you the link. I also have a code. It's Katie CGM25. You can use that for a discount. But again, all my links live in the link in the bio. So let's get to some things that you guys can do to utilize checking your blood sugar and just making better choices with food and lifestyle habits. So say, for example, things that you're doing that increase your blood sugar that you may not realize, and I wrote these down so I don't forget anything. Check the show notes. I'll put all those there because this is probably this is going to run longer than an IGTV. So I'll post all these on YouTube, full video, and all of this stuff will be in the show notes. So things that increase your blood sugar you may not realize. Coffee and caffeine. So all of you guys who are fasting and then pound a whole bunch of coffee or caffeine or fucking whatever you drink. Bangs, Monsters, which are chemical shit chemical shit storms in a can is what I call them. They're delicious, but they're addicting and not very good for you. That will affect your blood sugar because it increases stress, increases like your adrenaline, which causes your body to release glucose into your blood sugar. That is why your glucose will be a little bit higher. Just in simple terms, I'm not going to complicate this stuff, guys. If you're fasting too long, again, another stressor. So shorten your eating windows, or lengthen your eating windows, shorten your fasting windows. Maybe eat something before bed. If you are noticing that you're waking up in the middle of the night absolutely starving, or with my carnivore and keto people, maybe you're peeing all the time, you're not sleeping very well. This is where I tell you to track your food, because maybe you're consuming too much protein. That can be an indicator, or you're not eating enough food, so increase your fats. If you guys don't know like how to do this, or you don't know your macros, or you need to figure them out, please book a consult with me. I will calculate and we will go over all of this with you. That's what I do in consultations. They usually run anywhere from 20 minutes, maybe sometimes up to an hour, depending on how many questions you guys have. We go over all of this. We go over habits, routines. I'll go over tracking your blood sugar. Did this yesterday, and I do these every day of the week, Monday through Sunday, whenever y'all need to hop on the phone. Like, I enjoy talking to you. Like, it's fun for me. I love getting to know you guys better. So my door is always open. Other things, dehydration. So the less blood you have because you're dehydrated, the higher your blood sugar is typically going to be. Drink half your weight, and I just say basic rule of thumb, half your weight in ounces of water a day. More if you're working out. And I also did a post on this, like with electrolytes. I did a video on this not too long ago. So scroll through those IGTV videos and look in the captions in the show notes. I talked about electrolytes, how much water you need, hydration, all of that stuff. You can go back there and look. Let's see, what else? Fasting windows, we talked about that. Carbs, I talked about that in my personal experience too. If you notice your blood sugar's jacking way up after you eat carbohydrates, maybe you need to pair those with a protein and a fat. I always say, unless it's around like pre-post workout, always pair a carbohydrate with a protein and a fat. It'll slow down the metabolism and typically lower like that spike. So a little tip there for people who do eat carbs. What else? Overtraining and under eating. Those are still two things that increase the stress on the body. People will be like, well, I'm fasting. I'm not eating. I don't understand why my blood sugar's high. Well, maybe you need to eat some more food and stop restricting so much. That's an extra stressor on top of like life stress. So you'll notice some people when you're going through a period of high life stress, maybe it's work or, a relationship or whatever, your blood sugar will tend to be a little bit higher. It also affects your gut microbiome and your digestion. That gut-brain connection is so strong. Like if you're stressed the fuck out all of the time, typically you're going to have more gut issues. You're going to have more bloating. You don't digest your food as well. Like, chill out, guys. You got to learn stress management. Like, I don't care what it is. Color, go walk, have sex, whatever. I don't care what it is. Figure out a way to relieve stress. Sometimes artificial sweeteners like diet foods and especially eating trigger foods will also cause your blood sugar to spike. Eating trigger foods, another stressor on the body. Your weight will typically go up because your body's retaining water, inflammation, all of these things. So many things. Alcohol, some people it spikes with alcohol. Like I said, for me, it drops. It is what it is. Sleep. I can't harp on this one enough. Guys, if you are not sleeping, I don't give a shit what your body goal is. It's either it's not going to happen or it's going to be a long, long journey for you. You have to get sleep. And you'll notice when you don't get sleep, you crave more carbohydrates and sugars and things like that because it throws off your your hunger and your satiety hormones. So your leptin and your ghrelin levels, it throws those off. So you feel like a bottomless pit. You crave sugar. Some of us crave salt. Gotta get enough sleep, guys. It'll make a huge difference. So I think I've talked enough. So these are just some things, and check the show notes if you forget. I'll put the notes down there. You may be doing that's causing your blood sugar to raise. And if you don't know, reach out. Like, work with a coach, work with a practitioner, get a continuous glucose monitor, get a simple glucometer. You can find them at CVS, any drugstore, Amazon. Check your blood sugar in the mornings. Check it, 2 hours after eating. Maybe check it after your workouts and make sure you're not stressing your body out. And just learn about your body, guys. track your food just to see where you are. Macros are a tool, not a chain. I had a bunch of haters reach out to me the other day. How dare you tell people to track their food? Oh, fuck. How dare we learn more about our bodies and learn something different? What a concept. Anyways, I'm not going to rant about that. Guys, all these are just tools to help you be your healthiest. That's it. And if you don't understand something or need more information for clarification, again, all my information is in the link in my bio. I love you guys. I hope this answered your questions. Go get you a NutriSense CGM. They're fantastic. And you also have access to their nutritionist. For a little while, they'll teach you so much and explain everything. And the app is really easy to use. Code is KatieCGM 25. You can use that for a discount. And if you guys need any information, just send me a message. I love y'all. I'll get this posted on YouTube, IGTV, and yeah, subscribe, share, tag, comment, like, whatever y'all want to do. Bye, guys. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Be safe.